Fucking cookies.
Learning with leads, you talk about movies and moments. Playing games without controllers. Listen to new shit and oldies. And me, I just chill with my brody. And yeah, we got all that you need.
Music and news, bumping music, old and new. Every week we coming through now. Welcome to the break room.
From the break room, welcome to the break room. From the break room, welcome to the break room. From the break room, welcome to the break room. From the break room, welcome to the break room.
Yeah, let's get it. Folks, I appreciate y'all taking a break here with us at the break room. I am MoBenji.
Curly's.
And we are joined with none other than Cory MO. Can I get a round of applause?
Double Mo, baby.
Hey, what's up, Cory MO? You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Oh, yeah, do they? How do they know the vibes already, Cory? Tell them, how do they already know the vibes, bro? What's up, bro? What you been up to, man? How you been?
Man, good. Just living life, just trying to find that action every day. I wake up, finding that purpose, you know what I'm saying? Keeping it moving, keeping it positive, keeping it grinding.
Oh, so you out in the streets?
Shit, I'm wherever I need to be. That's where I'm at.
I just want to paint the right picture for the audience, man.
Paint the whole picture then, bro.
Are you in the streets or nah?
Nah.
I'm wherever you need me at.
Where y'all? How y'all meet, bro? How it get like this, bro?
Oh, say me or you, because I bet your shit is whack compared to mine. Because I was excited when we met. You probably be like, "Oh, what's up, fool?"
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's hear it first.
We first met. We worked at Olive Garden back in
OG.
OG days.
Hustling goddamn tits.
If you know that server life, you know what I'm talking about. Fuck that shit. But anyways, first day I met Robbie Mo. That was like my first week in Texas, and I really didn't know nobody. I just started the job. Robbie Mo was really cool at the first beginning, but I'm just like that, I don't really open up right at the beginning,
Where you came from, bro?
Oh, I'm from St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? 618
that's where
314. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people kicking it back there, grinding in the dirty.
That's what Mo instantly heard the St. Louis. He like, hold up.
Lou, man.
Hold up.
So check it out. So he was just saying,
Hold up.
he was cool. We ended up going to smoke at this guy's house, it was cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Nah. I went there. I was hyped. When I first got to Olive Garden, I got there on a Tuesday morning shift.
Tuesday.
I made $90 in 3 hours.
He left.
I made $70 on a Saturday from where I was from. This $90 on a Tuesday got me so hyped, man, so I was enjoying this job, right? Boom. Cory jumps in about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks after I was already there. Maybe a month. I don't know. A month or two. I don't know.
Yeah.
He jumps in.
It was real quick.
Yo, this fool got a little afro, bro. Like,
that's when I was growing my dread.
Like, picked out. Like, it was a cool little afro. I'm like, all right, this guy's cool.
His hair.
And like, as soon as I heard, he had like a little St. Louis lanyard. So it proved it. It wasn't just talk,
Right,
Smino.
Right.
And that's probably one of the first. Hey, yo, you know Smino, bro? Nah, but I was so lit, man, finding someone from the Lou, but it's cool because he's on the opposite side of St. Louis than where my people from. So.
East St. Louis, And you heard East Boogie.
That's
my aunt told me not
Nelly,
to go
right?
there.
Well, Nelly from the St. Louis side,
from most
but there's east, but there's an east side of St. Louis where it's across the river, and that's where I reside.
And it's called East St. Louis.
Yeah, it's called East St. Louis.
That's right.
But yeah, I remember one of the first, things you kept asking me about was music. When we first met, he was asking me, all about music.
That was when he was
Robbie Mo always been about the music for sure.
Always, bro. That's what I do. But everybody, you know what we do here, man. We about to check in. I'm gonna play this new song by Bryson Messia. I hope I'm pronouncing that. Messia. It's called Taliban's. It's gonna be the hottest new track. You're gonna hear it everywhere this whole summer. You go to a pool party, you're gonna hear it.
Gotta have that.
Why don't you make one of these, Mo?
But guess what? You heard it first. Here. New shit.
Yo, Kelch.
Say you're bad from which part? Tell a pussy we no gun dip dog. Like Chinese wall so the clip tall. Show it up and make you fall from your disc dog. You know one on a disc cause man a big dog. I saw you disappear.
Anywhere a Lady will be this summer. This song will be played. Alright, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did this weekend. I did shrooms.
Oh, he was on some shrooms.
Psychedelic adventures.
Yes, sir.
I went to go see a movie, and it was one of the greatest movies I've ever never seen him. We'll get to that later. And the next day I did a project. So something about me, I'm gonna fill y'all in a little secret about Mo.
Like shrooms?
I like to test my body to do everything it possibly can with no restrictions or limits to it. So I had a business.
Sounds a little gay.
I don't know how, but all right.
Pause.
Pause if needed. So I had a business law assignment that I had to turn in, my final assignment that I had to turn in for class. I took shrooms in the morning when I woke up.
Oh, damn.
Because I said I wanted to see if I'd be able to focus, turn in this project. What do you mean kind of shroom?
Like
mushrooms?
chew juicy or like the fucking already put into like chocolate type shit?
No, like eat it raw.
Yeah.
Oh, straight up mushroom, straight out the cow
I got
shit.
some Wingstop, and I ate a wing, and I ate a shroom.
You gonna ruin Wingstop for yourself, man.
I never did that. I ain't never did that
Sick,
one.
bro.
Nah, I
You
was
are
good.
fucking sick.
I was good, man. I was
Not
good.
on shrooms.
I hate that's the worst part of shrooms, bro. I just hate the taste, bro. I hate regular mushrooms, so I can't really like.
I never eat on them for real because I just hate how they make your stomach feel when you start tripping. You know what I'm saying?
And it was a good time, but I will say I procrastinated, and I turned in the assignment at 9 p.m. when I started it at 11 a.m.
You got it done though.
But hey, I got it done. My body
Buzzer beater,
exceeds
baby.
another accomplishment. So guess what? I'm a cheers to that. Can I get a cheers?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else do anything this weekend? I also play basketball.
What's up, man? I should have definitely hooped. This weekend, fuck, I had something for you, but I forgot.
Corey, you do anything?
Man, this weekend, me and Robbie Mo did hoop. We hooped I hooped the day before, for 8 straight hours. I was so sore. For real, straight. 8 straight games.
8 straight games.
8 straight games.
Yeah.
Did you you skunk Robbie Mo?
Oh yeah. You know we gave him a dub. You know we gave him an L.
Let's go.
We gave him an
We
L.
back.
That's
number 3, baby. That's number 3.
Hold on.
We got to interview everybody, baby. So how was it when you won? Was he sweating it all?
Let me keep it a buck. He did
Tell the truth.
hand out me an L
Tell the
too.
truth.
We
Tell the
caught
truth.
one
No.
too.
Tell the truth.
Skunks?
Corey showed no.
On 21, he won the 21
homie.
game though. He won the
Nobody
21
skunked
game.
me,
That's what I'm
homie.
asking.
He won the 21 game.
And then I won the second game of 2-on-2, and they won the game after that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. We still got champions
playing.
over Robbie Mo on this
Quit
show.
playing me.
But-
Quit playing me.
You know what I'm saying?
But on,
he come and get bossed by niggas, man.
But on Saturday, you could have found me at a kid's party, man. That's where I was at a kid's birthday party, man. Y'all ever been? You know, my shorty got a kid, so you know,
So, yeah, he playing the role.
her friend has a kid, so they was kicking it, and I was at a kid's party. I did not want to be there, but hey, like I said, you can find me wherever I be at, wherever I'm needed.
Well, don't put it out there
needed.
that you'll be at kids' parties left and right now.
Nah.
That's where he was
nah.
at. That's if it was Saturday. That's where he happened to be. I be working on Sundays, so that's when my whole Sunday be locked up.
But yeah,
So did you have time to think of it?
I did something on Saturday, but my memory is terrible, fam.
You went downtown.
shout out to them single mothers out there.
I wasn't even with
Oh
you.
shit, I did go downtown. I was okay. Facts. I was at a social spot. My memory's horrible because I mean, hey, life. Yeah, social spot was. I mean, it was cool, but it was mad dark, so I couldn't you know what I'm saying, film shit.
Can't see.
But they had Pong there. What's up? They had a whole Pong tournament. We was in that hole. We got scrubbed.
When it's too dark, you can't see who lives.
Nah.
Good. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Nah,
yeah,
it was
that
lit
part-
up there.
leave.
it was outside though. Like
Okay.
That's-
I never been. Okay, you know, I have been a social
All I
spot.
said, just
I
like
used
double
to be a
rims.
social
If you
spot.
hoop, you hoop.
hey, shots was $3 though.
Shoot your shot, baby.
$3
On a
shots
Saturday? Social
Yeah.
spot with the $3 shots on
on
a
a
Saturday.
Saturday. That's what I'm saying.
All right, nice little check-in. Let's get to some
New shit.
Shit.
right to it. Kodak Black dropped his album. I don't even know what it's called, man.
I'm about to say
Be
what
honest
the
with
name
you.
of it is.
It's called Pistols and Pearls. And guess what? We're starting off
Pistols
with
and Pearls.
none other than the self-named track. This Kodak Black. It's in your phone everywhere right now.
New shit.
I like pistols and pearls. Always knew I wanted to be a thug since a baby. back. Thanks to all the killers and drug dealers that raised back. Choppers come with flowers, I like choppers in days. Walk like me days, in the middle of the day, I'm sipping syrup. If they don't get my flowers, I'm just gonna take on my dirt. Growing up ain't had shit all this, I hit one just to spur. Tryna make it out this bitch and give my mama everything she deserve. I made a rapper bag off a cap for gold. Killed out the old lady to get that set.
Have y'all heard the album?
No, I haven't heard this one yet, but it's listen. I fuck with Kodak. I just haven't heard this one yet.
I fuck with Kodak too, and I was just scanning through it right now, and I ain't gonna lie, it made me think something.
I feel like this is gonna be on the radio.
Yeah, this one right here, I'm gonna get to my theory.
Rock jewelry store with a
Was that Wayne at the
cause
beginning?
the most efficient
Sound like Wayne, right?
Yeah, it was like a Wayne sample.
I think so. That's what, as soon as I heard it, I was like, yeah, that's Wayne. But no, it's not. But anyway, my theory right now is Kodak Black made that song Pistols and Pearls, named the album Pistols and Pearls, told his whole team, I want to do an album now and name it Pistols and Pearls, and he just threw songs behind it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they don't really go together?
Like, bro, because I mean, it might go. I need to really like sit down, listen to it. But when I scanned through it right now, I was just like, I'm gonna go back to the intro song because that's probably the only one that like he really. Because Kodak has put out some albums where you don't skip.
Right, nice ones. Yeah.
And like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like a couple last albums, they ain't been doing it for me. But that's my own opinion on Kodak.
What's that one with Malcolm XXX and calling Testimony joint?
Testimony, is that with the that the orange one?
Nah, red. It's like red and white and black. That was the last album I was really fucking with.
I think Kodak Black just makes good songs.
Yeah.
I don't think necessarily his albums are necessarily like good albums though. You feel me?
Nah,
they used to be heavy though. He used to have a lot of songs.
He always have good
like,
cuts on his albums though.
Yeah, you could pick something you like out of that.
Painting Pictures is my favorite.
That's
the one. Okay, that was he got the cartoon on the front of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, now the one after that it was also fire.
I'm coolin', but I'm booted. I got 30 on my toilet. Or laying one to screw it. I'm so smooth, don't need no lubricant. Pull that, make it move it. My little homie, he a fool.
Bro, this moved the culture. Man, that's so fucking
that's what I said, Kodak.
This moved the culture, bro. But I know y'all heard it. It's still in your playlist. Quit fucking playing. It ain't new, but guess what? New shit.
Hey, Kodak shows be live or what? Nah,
I don't think so. Not in my opinion.
I never been on one. I feel like he would probably put on a good show though.
Right, at least be crazy.
I pull that, they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one.
I hear y'all singing out there.
My mama told me, boy, make a decision. Right now, I gotta keep a ton of vision. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. Look, Kodak, they don't like to see
That's
you
facts.
winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
Let them know.
All right, man. We're going to let them know.
Let them know.
All right. Y'all want to start with laughs or seriousness?
I mean,
Let's get serious.
Let's get serious. All right. Business partners. How do you know that you chose the right one?
if you make money,
So
successful.
Successful? Okay. Well, last week we spoke about a DJ out there. The name of DJ Envy. He's been making his rounds, man, around the news. It's crazy. I thought he was doing some content stuff, like maybe a rollout. Turns out that, I don't know if y'all heard, but his real estate partner, Caesar, is getting sued and has a lot of lawsuits from people that he took their money and invested in, or that they thought that he was going to invest their money into the real estate.
Ponzi scheme, but like real estate.
Correct. And he didn't answer nobody's call. And he didn't return nobody's call. And he's ignoring a lot of people. So it finally went public. And from Tony the Closer is also a real estate guru that tries to help people out. If you find him on Instagram, he's at Tony the Closer. And so he put him out there. He called him out for it. And so he's all like, look, I'm not trying to do that. My number has not changed. My email has not changed. You can still reach me. It's like, well, if your shit hasn't changed, everybody's been trying to reach you. So, like, it was a bad, like, little sorry. But the reason why we talk about DJ Envy in this is because that's his guy. Okay. That's who he asked a lot of people to invest in. That's the guy that he talks about on his number one radio show. What do they call it? Indecide. What's the... I don't know when it's nationally known.
The radio show, the DJ Envy,
in Breakfast Club.
Yeah, but it's called Indebted or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was called the Breakfast Club.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Anyways, ignore that. Breakfast Club, yes. The Breakfast Club is his show that he tells everybody. He continues to promote Caesar and everything. So they're saying, look, bro, if you didn't tell us to invest, we wouldn't have. We didn't know who the hell this guy was. You introduced us to him. So now everybody's trying to get him involved in it. So it's a whole backlash on his name. Yes. Over 8 figures is what they're talking about in losses.
Mm-hmm. So he's just catching a lot of heat right now for investing into his homeboy.
Putting his name on the line type shit.
Yeah, putting his name. Right. Like, he's going to his seminars. He's the one having people buy tickets to the seminars because, I want to go to this guy's seminar if a fucking person that has a reputation as highly as DJ Envy would be telling me to go. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So was that a train whistle?
Yeah, it was. I don't know who that is.
Ain't no goddamn train around here. All right, go ahead.
We'll find one. Maybe it's Harry Potter. Was it 4 7/8?
Bust right in this motherfucker.
9 7/12. I don't know.
9 something. 9
but 9 3/4. But yeah, so that gets me to my question. How do you know if you chose the right business partner? Yes, DJ Envy made a lot of money with him. But he ended up taking a lot of people's money, and now your name is associated with it.
Success.
Are you willing to go with that loss? Now you got to answer for your partner's mistake.
That's the price of doing business, though. Sometimes you just have to take a L because you don't really know people's character when you're doing business with them. Because at the end of the day, you're just trying to keep it with as business.
Okay, so what about situations like Ryan Reynolds and Mint Mobile?
Continue.
I mean, there was a whole thing about Mint Mobile, I guess the company themselves not being the greatest. Actually, they're pretty trash to be 1,000. But he's using his likeness in order to further that business. So if something goes on with that business, they can kind of look at him to also be liable because you're giving your fans this you're advertising this to your fans. You want your fans to get this in order for it to help you out.
Like the FTX.
Yeah.
They literally just served Shaq on the TNT set the other day. They finally found him. Apparently
on the set?
They've been trying to find him all the time.
They wanted to go on the set. That's what it was. Hey, could we catch him on the set?
They couldn't catch him after the show. Come on,
they wanted to go on the set.
Oh, they've been trying to catch him. They've been trying to catch him. Well, it wasn't on live television. He was just on set, but it wasn't live.
Recap the FTX again, just by the...
FTX is that trading. It was like the Bitcoin stuff, the trading thing, and a lot of that money just disappeared out of nowhere, like just in a vanish, just boom, and they just apparently sold it, and the people have nothing to say. Like they're like, well, I don't know where that money is. We just got to find it. It's Bitcoin. I mean, it's like it's electronic currency. We don't know. Yes, they do know, but they're not going to give up all that money,
right? Of course, somebody know where the money's
at. Steph Curry and Shaq and Kendall Jenner and the Kardashians.
A lot of celebrities were tied into this. Anybody that had money was tied into
FTX. Put money into FTX. They're all getting sued because exactly like what I'm saying about
use your likeness.
Yeah, no, well, what I'm saying about DJ Envy, you're the one pushing this stuff, so you're gonna get the backlash.
Promoting,
but
a lot.
Y'all both
in business. In business, like for example, with Target's going through, or Bud Light's going through, everybody's looking at the brand like, oh, nobody's buying Bud Light, nobody's going to Target because nobody knows who the fucking CEO is because they're not a public figure. these people that we're talking about are public figures, so you're seeing that front and center, them getting the backlash. I could be a CEO of Target having all this backlash against Target and still enjoying my vacation wherever I'm at because nobody knows who the hell I am. Nobody's going to come up and approach me and say, hey, how dare you? You don't know what my face looks like unless you're actually searching it.
Yeah, unless you Google.
So, I mean, like, these people just, it comes with it, but, hey, yo, you got to invest.
Yeah, it comes with the fame.
You got to invest right now.
Yeah. People going to come looking for that money.
You got to invest right.
And that's why I say, you know, I think it's, you know, just the price of doing business. When you're doing business with people, if they're good at business, you're not really looking at, you know, their character as well. You know, everybody's trying to make money, and if they're making you money, you know, it's not till something goes bad that I guess their character comes up.
Nah, I disagree. I think you wouldn't do business with someone if you don't like their character.
That depends, bro. That depends on how desperate you are for money.
And you have to be a good judgment of character.
Yeah,
so
some people at the bottom of business, some people at the top of business.
Well, okay. Obviously, like, for example, like these actors and artists and stuff who are so fucking, like, what do they call it? Prima donnas. Like, oh, I want this. It better have all orange Skittles. Like, I'm not gonna get you that.
Nah, that's called a writer, bro, and that's how you negotiate.
Don't do that. Nah, no, I got that. That. But like when you're just rude and stuff like that, yeah, you don't want to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, rudeness ain't got nothing to do with it.
But like your character, but no, I'm saying you don't want to deal with that, but you're still gonna hire them for the role because if Tom Cruise is in the movie, I don't care how much of an asshole he is on set.
He's about to make
Tom
me a lot
Cruise
of money.
makes me a lot of money, then John Cena and Tom Cruise fighting is going to be the best scene ever. I don't care how mean they are to me.
And I feel
I guess a lot of people don't care if you're actually an asshole or not. If I can make good business with you, fuck it, just shut the fuck up and don't look at me.
Right, that's what I was saying. I guess it depends on how much money you making off the together. You know,
I feel like that's short lived though.
I feel, of course, you see how much money, and then you go, and if you can't rekindle the relationship, then you gotta split. But a lot of people do business with people that they hate, bro. Just saying.
Why they stop making Batmans with Christian Bale?
Hey, yo, Christian Bale's a dude, bro. All these other Batmans, they fake as hell. They have to bring back an old ass Batman and Flash because they ain't got nobody better than Christian Bale.
So okay,
no, get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay, you about to watch the new Spider-Verse movie on Thursday?
No, everybody's about to watch this. Everybody's about to watch this Flash movie because the trailer was so fucking good, and just forget about the Ezra fucking weird ass shit, right?
Separate the artist from the art.
No. That was so easy to forget as soon as they saw the trailer. So guess what? Yes, King is going to be Johnathan Majors because once Marvel sees how much money DC makes off of this Flash movie with the bad Ezra shit backing that on the PR.
He's also white though.
Okay, but King is dating Megan Good now.
So
that's a joke. It was on that.
I was listening to that. I was listening. I'm like,
it's just you know, he's gonna fix her reputation. He's dating a black woman now.
He's gonna fix her, or she gonna fix his.
Oh, she's gonna fix it.
I was about to say her shit is good. He about to besmirch her shit.
I think he's good, you know, regardless, because you know what happens to athletes sometimes. Sometimes they go through things unless your name is Ray Rice in this video. Yeah, and matter of fact,
his acting ain't all that to me. I'm standing on that shit, and I will continue.
He's not that good an actor, you saying?
In my opinion, on the fighting movie, cool. But that's because he looks like he's a fighter, bro. This main villain role. He did not do good in my opinion.
Yes, he did. Did you?
Nope.
Yeah,
I didn't watch Quantumania. You watch Quantumania?
I did. I watched it. It's on Disney Plus. If y'all want to watch it right now, this is not an ad, but hey,
I didn't watch it, but I want to watch it.
What movie?
Quantumania, the Ant-Man movie shit.
Yeah, it's tough.
Man, I want to watch that.
You gotta check it out. You know, Johnathan Majors plays a good villain. I don't know what he's talking about.
See, that nigga trying to go back in time or some shit, right?
As a matter of fact, Johnathan Majors is playing more than one in that movie? Character, kind of, because he's playing all the Kings. There's multiple Kings, like from every multiverse. So there's multiple Kings. So he's doing more than one. Like I
said, they had movies set up for him for the next decade. So if they ruin all that, wow, what a story twist we're about to see.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on, the Heat versus the Nuggets in basketball talk. Can I get a what?
That sound like some.
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Can I get a what? All right, so
finally, yeah, the finals is here.
Denver has been in Cancun, not because they're out of the playoffs, just because they had 9 days before they had to play another game.
Seriously, though. Nice little vacation.
And so, obviously, the NBA had to make sure that something went awry during the semifinals, so they made sure that the Eastern Conference Finals went to 7 games. Did you know about this?
Nope.
Oh my gosh! Well, wow. So this team,
crazy.
the Miami Heat, were up 3-0, won 3 in a row. No team has ever come back from down 0-3. And then the Boston Celtics won 3 in a row to bring it home to one of the most prestigious arenas in sports history, the Boston Garden. Bullshit-ass Boston Garden.
Okay.
Racist-ass Boston Garden. Don't give a fuck about Boston. Boston Garden. Get the fuck out of here, Boston. And guess what they did? They lost by 20 points. Why? Because Boston ain't gonna win. Fuck Boston. Big LA. What's up? Talk to me about it. Talk to me about it. Yeah, so Boston lost. So Miami Heat will be facing Denver Nuggets and the Serbian Freak. And they will get swept in 4 games.
Hey,
Talk about it. I already got 200 on the game. Let's go Denver Nuggets in 4.
Hey, question. When did they start calling him the Serbian Freak? When he got to the league? Or
No, that's
in
my
college?
nickname.
You call him that?
I call him
I just heard that today. The Serbian Freak. I guess that's what we calling them. That's what we rolling with.
Hey, you don't
Okay, but the
like
Greek Freak,
For being a-
they start calling him that as soon as he got to the league? Or?
Kinda.
No,
Once he
as
started
soon
popping.
as soon as he got his MVP type shit,
As
like
soon-
his MVP.
So he was
year,
in the league already.
As
And they're
once
like,
he got-
we
when
like
he
him
got
now.
big-
That's the
Once he
Greek
went,
guy, but we
Space
now
Jam
like
on
him,
a
so
nigga.
he's a
Once he
nickname.
went Space Jam
when
on
he
everybody,
got big,
turned
he
into
got
a
muscle.
monster.
Yeah, when he turned into a monster.
He looks like a monster.
But no, they call
started
him a
calling him Greek
Serbian
Freak.
freak because, bro, he's shooting like an alien behind his head, just flinging it up like a fucking old time slingshot,
Shot on AD was
So
ridiculous.
actually,
dropping in the net like
he-
it never even thought about touching a rim.
so he's just an odd motherfucker that just be working, and he looks like a freak or an
Bro,
alien.
he is slow.
That's a good way
He's
to
He's like
describe
6'10", can't jump,
Okay.
white, and will still out rebound and score 40 on you.
his arm just be getting up there. You
And
don't even
will
know.
and will pass for 20 assists.
Wait, white? Who is the Greek freak?
That's the
Greek
Greek
freak
freak. I'm
is-
talking about the Serbian freak.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say who the fuck? White? Nigga? Okay. Okay.
But it's
All right.
it's so dope.
So you calling him that? You heard that anywhere else?
Maybe
like
but I haven't
one
seen
time,
it.
who
But
knows?
I have maybe I have seen it. But I know he's from Serbia, so I call
You still
him
watch
Serbian
sport?
freak.
Is sports
He
center
is a
still like a
freak.
thing? Like, for real?
It's
Like,
definitely a thing. I just don't have cable television.
oh, you
stream
got, you know what I'm
everything.
saying? Like, so is that like kind of dead for a lot of people then? Because that used to be your fucking lifeblood. You used to just leave that shit on like.
Well, I'll
heartbeat
wake up
monitor.
in the morning and just watch it, and then never turn it off.
Yeah.
It's like
Because
the TV
there's
guide.
different shows, different opinions, and it's dumb as fuck. But if you're a sports fan, I mean,
And you
it's
know,
a great
Jokic
channel.
doesn't
Yeah,
being
man,
a
I think it's dead now.
for being a
about to
back-to-back
say.
MVP, he doesn't get a lot of coverage, so people don't really talk about him. So maybe that's why you never heard that name before.
And when you see him
Because,
play the Lakers and
know.
beat them like that, like in a sweep, they're like, "Oh wait, oh he's actually good."
Yeah, he
But
is
two-time
really
MVP, bro. So
Two-time.
yeah. But here's the storyline. They got to make it interesting,
There we
right?
go.
So last year, I think his name was not Marcus. What's the Karife Morris?
Markieff Morris.
Markieff
twins?
Morris. Yeah,
The twins? Okay.
Markieff Morris was on the Miami Heat. He fouled Jokic, and they didn't call it. They're running down court. Jokic comes, pushes him in the back. Again, Jokic is a big white guy, 6'10", pushes him in the back.
Like a real push or like an NBA, we $1 million niggas, I ain't trying to hurt you push.
Pushes him in
It
the
was a
back
push.
so
It was
much
like he
Like
pushed.
that he has whiplash and cannot play the rest of the season.
Whiplash!
And
Whiplash.
cannot play the rest of the
Whiplash.
season. Listen.
Was that real or were they just saying that shit to.
Oh, no. These guys are tough as fuck. They want to play on the court and beat you up. So
Their brother, his brothers,
and his brother, and so his brother got pissed because his brother was watching the game, and guess who else's brothers were there?
Who old loose and that gas
Jokic.
got whipped? Like, what the fuck happened?
bro,
Let me
I'm
see.
just-
Is that clip out there somewhere?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
out
can
there.
definitely look it up. I'm just
Wow.
running. I don't think you're gonna push me in the back, so I'm not like, oh, I'm gotta stiffen up and make sure. No, I did not expect that. And this is a 6'10", 280-pound guy pushing me.
Yeah, so his ain't no way his neck could be stiff at all. Motherfucker,
I'm
you
just-
6'10", your neck probably a foot long.
No,
Nigga,
no,
you
no, no,
probably-
no, no. The guy, I'm
And a
6'10",
basketball player's a little
280
soft.
Oh, pushing the dude.
and he's like 6'8" or something, 6'7".
2 inch difference.
But anyway,
still tall motherfuckers.
Anyway, his brothers were there, And his brothers, like, they like Tommy. They like Mafia. You know the people that Tommy had a fight from, like, Norway or whatever? Yeah.
So they like Boston dudes or they like
no. They Serbians.
They Serbian.
Serbian
they
Boston
like,
dudes?
not
Or like
even
from Serbia?
They're not even from here. They're not even from here. You touched my brother?
So they was on the court, like
No. They kind of stepped on the court, but bro,
I'll tell you that.
they are ready to fight for their brother. So
he $1 million nigga. Hell yeah.
So that's the only story they have, but that's from last year's game.
But did you hear how this year's finals against the Lakers, they tried to punk out Jack Nicklaus, the actor?
Why?
Because he was saying something to them,
he doing?
and the Serbian brothers weren't. I'm telling you, they bought that action.
Every Laker game.
They bought that action.
With the shades, the
Yeah.
white dude.
He goes to
Look
every
it
game.
up. It's a story about it. They was ready to. Man,
So he stopped
we'll
going
have
to
to
the
talk
games?
about it another time, but yeah.
He stopped going to the games.
No, he still go to the games.
Oh, okay.
He was
I
at the
thought
last
they ran
game.
him off. Okay, I'm about to say, damn, they gonna run that nigga off the games. That's bullshit.
Man. So hey, they not scared to say anything. They not from here. Remember that.
If they from Serbia and they acting like, you know what I'm saying, you think they really got ties out there? Like they, some real mafia shit.
That's what I'm saying. They look
They
like
really
they tatted and they wear a jersey. They big as fuck, bulk as fuck, tall,
wear a jersey.
fucking just in a jersey.
Why they had to sound like Neanderthals?
They look like they chop fucking wood for a living, bro.
Seriously though, out there in the fucking what's it
In the wilderness and shit.
Russia, bro. Isn't that where Serbia is?
Shit, damn near shit.
All right, this is back to new music, man. This is Lil Durk. He also dropped this tape, Almost Healed, in your phone everywhere now.
You already talked about the J. Cole
This
joint.
song is sad songs. And yeah, we talked about J. Cole. That'll probably be the only hit because everything else he's talking about killing. So,
right, it's all talking about, hey, we're trying to be on some positive shit, but on the rest of the shit, everybody.
One song at a time.
Almost healed.
Almost healed.
That's the one part of the skin. Everything else is the scab. I mean,
Still bleeding out the eye. New shit.
That line about this ain't some gangster shit in your headphones, this is a sad song. Cause everybody trying to be on some meme shit like, oh, this what I really be like in my headphones when I'm at work. And they over here on some hard shit. But like he always be trying to be on some trendy shit, bro. He got the thug pack.
He's not allowed to do that.
Yeah, he can do it. Thug locked up.
Ain't Thug on NBA? Thug ain't with Dirk. Thug with Rondo, bro.
Well, he got the thug. No, I'm saying he got
He
that
got
thug
the
pack.
thug pack.
He got the thug. You
Yeah,
can
he
do
got-
that. You can definitely do that then. It'd be
Hey,
even more reason to do it. Like we got it now.
I'm next.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But if y'all want,
Oh,
if y'all wanna hear,
That's the opposition. It's the ops. You say you next. It's the ops or what?
I'm next. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll be learning.
Come holler at
from
him.
me. They'll be learning. From
Come
me.
holler at him. MoBenji.
Hey, yo,
His
again, I
address
don't know
is-
if y'all know. Yo, relax. I don't know if y'all. Hey, yo, relax. I don't know if y'all know, but Texas grown Big X the Plug
Yup.
has the Texas Rangers MLB baseball theme song. If you want to check out their roster, you hear him behind them every game. They be playing his music. Shout out to Big X. He also dropped an album in your phone everywhere.
Carter Mar, AMAR.
Not Amari.
My block in control. You know I rip 6 double O. Nigga playing this bitch till I'm up my life. No matter whoever he with gotta go. These niggas ain't taking shit that's on my soul. Taliban bitch, we up on the road. Stay with them sticks, we got straps on the road. He tell he gon' rock.
I just had this whole album playing, bro. I was just like, I wasn't even skipping shit. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let this whole go. You know what I'm
This shit
saying?
will be fun at the gym, bro. Play some basketball with
It's
us.
gon' rain in this hoe. If I hit it tonight, ain't no name in the hoe. I'm a stepper, think I need a cane in this hoe. If I fuck the hoe once, ain't no tame in the hoe. You can step in this water, it's dangerous though. Nigga change on this hood, ain't no changing me though. Shit, I'm still the same nigga with braids or a fro. You can pick any lane, either way we can go. These niggas ain't having Next year, shop at my spot.
You actually just made a good point. Shout out to Big X the Plug, and yes, shout out to the Texas Rangers baseball team.
Yeah.
For
It's all about them birds, though.
For giving some love. Yeah, definitely. The Lou. St. Louis Cardinals, they coming back. They started out bad, but they coming back.
Let's get them
baseball,
back.
man.
How's it?
Nah,
but
but,
yeah, no. Shout out
you-
to Texas though for sure. Shout out to the Texas Rangers in this song.
You made a great point. All right, so this past weekend was Memorial Weekend. Shout out to Memorial Weekend. Can I get a what?
Woo woo.
Anybody face a glizzy?
You do.
What nigga? Paul, nigga, the fuck no.
Nah, he
I mean,
said
a
he like hot
cookout,
dogs.
you
I like
know,
hamburgers,
hot
nigga.
dogs, you know, like
I like hamburgers,
I don't
nigga.
need hot dogs. I did have a brat. I love
Okay, I
brats.
fuck with brats, though.
I had a smoked mustard brat, and it was delicious. I wrapped some.
That's glizzy like.
Hey, yo, relax though. It wasn't
that's
glizzy though.
enough.
Hold on. Yellow mustard or the spicy mustard?
I don't. No.
He had that zesty mustard, bro.
I gotta get
He
the.
like glizzy.
It was the
zesty
flavor. You know how they have like a cheddar jalapeno? The
Oh, shit.
flavor of the brat was a smoked mustard. So I don't know,
Okay.
but it was pretty good.
It was hitting. It was hitting.
My roommate got a Blackstone, so we've been cooking. So
Blackstone?
did y'all
Blackstone.
like a Blackstone grill? It's like a griddle, like a flat top where they like burger.
Not the great. Not the
that's
great
what he was
brick.
talking about? That's hard.
Not the
that-
great brick though, right?
Nah, not the gray brick, a Blackstone. He didn't get the
Blackstone,
Walmart version.
that's
He
hard.
wanted to get the gray brick, the Walmart version, but he got the Blackstone instead.
Okay.
Yeah. So he made a good decision. It was
Great value. Understood.
And Corey experienced it. It was pretty good.
pretty good. Pretty good.
I appreciate you pulling up, man.
No
Squad
doubt,
to
no
the gang.
doubt.
This motherfucker said I wasn't planning on it specifically on a fucking Memorial Day
He was
cookout with
already
your
in bed.
homies.
He was
like,
already in bed.
He
Like
left his
game
mama
7.
to do that. Just saying.
No. Let's get it. Let's get the facts straight. My mom went camping for Memorial.
He left his
I
mama.
went
nice
all
woman.
day Saturday and then left. So I had my final business law assignment on Sunday. Correct?
Okay, gotta
That
get
I
to that
told y'all I
business
turned
first.
in
You
at
should have
9
submitted it first,
p.m.
bro. Business first, bro.
Business
And
was
then
procrastinated.
you go
I
out
will
there
say
and then you
that.
chill with your
Business
mama.
was procrastinated. But okay,
Gas
so
station would be the death of us all.
so what's a Memorial barbecue plate for y'all?
Memorial.
Man, I need-
ain't really celebrating.
Now, hold on. I want to start with C. You probably got the works, and he probably gonna be lame. So I want to hear his first, so he don't get no ideas from you.
Go ahead, see.
What-
Pop off.
Memorial
Let 'em
Day
know.
cookout, like to be 1,000.
Like if you go into a cookout, like one that you're actually
Okay,
excited for,
okay.
and they got all the fixins. What are you putting on your plate?
He said fixings. I got to inspect the mac and cheese first, because you know what I'm
Okay.
saying. You gotta. Well, obviously you're gonna start with the meats, but
That's a must.
you gotta inspect the mac and cheese. If it's too loose or too dry, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't about to
So
put
it
it
got
on
to
my
be
plate.
like that stiff, like Jello, like mac and cheese.
Nah.
Like so, it just wiggles. It's not
Nah,
loose.
I need it to be a little. I need it to be a little,
Little
fall
cheesy.
apart, a little cheesy,
little
for
melty.
real. Yeah, a little melty.
Okay.
If we talking.
And it has to
I
have the
still
crumbs
eat
on top.
bratwurst.
Hold on.
I still-
Let's stick on the mac.
Okay.
It has to have the crumbs on top.
Not at the
Crumbs
cookout,
on
right?
top, not at the
Like the
cookout.
bread-
That's some
yeah.
shit you doing for if you.
Like
If
Thanksgiving.
a bitch trying to seduce a nigga and put
Yeah.
that wool
All
on
right,
that
let me
nigga,
ask-
like
let me
you
ask
put the
you.
crumbs on top for your
What
baby.
if you pulled up to a cookout and they did the white mac and cheese instead? Are
With,
you
like,
still?
raisins?
No,
With, like,
what-
American
no.
cheese?
Yeah, white
wait,
Ameri- instead of
like
the
crab?
instead of yellow. No. Like how
Oh,
you
talking about,
how your
cheddar
auntie
mac and cheese.
would
Oh.
cook her mac and cheese yellow. But they just had it white cheese instead. Would you
White
still be
cheese.
excited to eat it, or you're
I'll
gonna
fuck
be
with it at a
judging
cookout. At a cookout, I'll
it'll-
fuck with it.
I'm
It'll
ready
taste-
for the white mac.
At a
It'll-
cookout, I'll fuck with it.
Pause.
I don't
Wait,
know.
that was weird. I'm ready for the white mac
You all
and
right,
cheese.
bro. You all right, man. I don't know. To be 1,000, I try it. If it look good, like again, if it ain't too dry, if it ain't too fucking whatever the fuck craft like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
But if it
All
look
right.
like craft, nigga, I'm tossing that shit.
All right.
Don't put it on my plate.
All right, now you're going way too long. You got to get quick
You the
with it.
motherfucker that maybe stay on the
Understood.
goddamn Mac. Anyways, if I got
Go to the protein.
if I go to protein,
What
I've got to
meats?
get a steak. I'm getting bratwurst. I get steak.
He said
I get
a
bratwurst.
steak.
I get
At
chicken.
where we
cookout?
at? Chamagachas
Motherfuckers
cookout?
throw
cookout
steak
you at?
in- what they throw. They get
What
the little
cookout you
steaks.
at, bro? We ain't buying steaks for everybody at
Hey,
the cookout.
hey,
Shack
bro, look,
cookout.
you gotta.
Yo, we did
understand,
make a
like,
steak though at the
These
cookout.
the
We did.
cookouts I be talking about.
We did.
This is my family, so they be having steaks sometimes.
Steaks at the
Some-
cookout?
They're not the ones with the
Hey, yo,
bones
fuck,
in
y'all
it,
gotta-
nigga.
If I'm
It's
having
like
a
the little-
cookout with steaks, it's like 5 people there.
Y'all
you
talk
guys
about
gotta say
like
something about
prime
that.
rib. I'm talking about the little thin steaks.
Oh, like
okay.
La Michoacana.
Nah, not like fajita, but like together, but like pretty much that type of meat. Like it's not the most expensive steak. It ain't
Okay.
You can't really cook it medium rare. You can't do that. It's only gonna be it's gonna be medium well, or it's gonna be well done. It's thin. It's real thin. Like
Understood.
But like that's still steak, motherfucker. Steak,
Okay. So you got a steak on
That
your
bitch
plate,
gonna be fire.
mac and cheese,
If it's real steak,
and you got a glizzy.
I mean,
No, nigga.
I'll eat
Why
bratwurst.
can't
If we got-
you just say
No,
burgers?
I'm saying the way you
I
putting
like
it. Not,
burgers.
I mean, I don't want a hot dog. I don't. If it's just a regular hot dog, like a Frankfurter, nigga, I'm not
Yeah.
about to fuck with it. If it's like
It's gotta be
like
all
sausage, or if it's like some sort of like, you know what I'm saying, bratwurst. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Let me see something.
Okay. And is it wrapped in a tortilla and cheese, or is it just plain
Bread, nigga, with the tortilla
bread?
and
Okay,
cheese.
bread.
Nigga.
Okay, you got bread. Okay.
You put
And then
that on
what
a
else?
bratwurst, tortilla, and cheese.
It's called a sausage wrap. Yes.
Sick, dog. You
What?
sick.
It's called a sausage wrap.
Yeah,
Anyway,
if you at the Mexican,
what else?
if you at the Mexican,
Is that it? Is your plate full? And you're
Nah,
about to go sit down?
I'm throwing some chicken on there. They better have some fucking rice.
So
You can't
got-
really fuck up chicken too much, bro. You can't really fuck it up. So
Okay.
there's no.
That's a nice
specifics on
little
that.
plate.
You
That's
gotta
a-
have the
that's-
rice.
that's
You
a
gotta have
cookout.
some green beans. If they got some oxtail, I mean, if they're going that hard, boom. But
All
they're
right,
not gonna do it
all
on
right,
Memorial
I'm
Day. They're
done
not gonna
with
do that
them.
for Memorial Day. They're not gonna do all that.
This-
But green beans, mac and cheese, maybe corn. You know what I'm saying? If the corn good, you know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with it.
Yo, maybe I'm going to the wrong cookouts.
that's a Mexican cookout right there. If you got rice,
You got corn,
I
rice,
fuck with it,
mac
though.
and cheese, green beans.
if that's
and
all they got
I'm
is
not talking
tortillas,
about
all
I'm
that
eating
meat
tortillas.
also.
I'm talking about on the cob, like corn on the cob. I'm talking about like green beans. I'm talking about okra, like
All right,
these
bro.
things
He's
is there.
man. What are you at?
I have two different
He
sides of my
good,
family.
boy.
I have
He
Ohio.
good.
I have.
He good.
Okay,
have
I should
Louisiana.
have
They
been more
cooking all this shit.
specific
What you
with
talking about?
your friends. I should have been
We-
more specific because
Motherfucker, you are part of that group. What's up? What do you want from me, Mo? what did we cook together, Mo? What are we saying?
well, if you would have came over, we had steak.
Why did you just say that? Why is this the beginning? This is what we had.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm saying
Go
because
for
Corey was there. We had steak. We had chicken. No, do we have chicken? We didn't have chicken. We
No,
had
we
steak,
had-
So check.
brats.
So
and that's
bing,
it.
bing.
We just had steak and brats and some peppers.
Wait, there was no sides?
cut them up in fajitas,
No.
with onions, peppers.
What the fuck?
You got
What?
right.
Nobody
What
showed
kind of
up.
meat sweats y'all niggas trying to get?
Why am I going to go all out when no one show up? Nobody showed up.
You
so
said it
I
was like- you
I
said hella
full
people
off
was there.
that. I'm on a diet. I don't need no sides.
Yeah,
I
it would
had
have been
pure
too much
protein.
if anything more than that. But
Okay, well you
But
ain't
yeah.
eat no vegetables, nigga. Like you ain't had no.
yeah,
No,
I mean,
we
even
had nothing.
corn is a vegetable, but I guess half-ass.
All right. Anyway, Corey, what do you want on your plate if you go to a cookout? Not my cookout.
so if you had a cookout, if you had, that's if you got rice and tortillas, I'm eating that shit. But that's a Mexican cookout for real. But I'm fucking with mac and cheese, of course, like my man Sivan over there said. Got to be bussing. Baked beans.
Oh,
I fuck with some good baked beans.
thought
You
you
know
don't
what I'm
like
saying?
beans, Mo.
Homemade or out of the can, it really don't matter. For the
Baked
protein,
beans hard though. Baked beans always got the protein, like a little protein in it. That shit.
yeah. For the
You
protein,
right. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about the baked beans.
some barbecue chicken, maybe. Maybe if somebody know how to make some ribs, definitely bring those to the cookout.
See, ribs and steak, but I mean, them motherfuckers expensive, nigga.
And maybe fajitas is always a go to. Fajitas is always a go to for me. Like that's some shit that I learned. I'm from Texas type shit. So been living here for a while. So you gotta have the fajitas there too. Let's get it.
I fuck with it, man. I'm impressed that y'all didn't say anything about glizzies because every time.
Hold on. Why? I
fuck
said
with, like,
bratwurst.
I fuck with like bratwurst,
but
but I don't really eat hot
every
dogs.
time
like hot dogs.
every time I talk to somebody, or not, I talk to somebody, or if I hear from somebody talking about memorial cookouts, they're one of their top two, if not top one, is a hot dog. It has to
4th
be a
of
good
July
hot
for
dog.
real. White people
Yeah.
on 4th of July love hot dogs. They walk
I
around.
could
food.
not.
That's because most everybody got kids, and the kids
I'm thinking-
Yeah,
I'm-
kids fuck with
hot dogs all day.
I'm thinking New York, like you know how they have the hot dog stands in Chicago, New York. I'm thinking those hot dogs are different because there's no way I'm going home and cooking an Oscar Mayer wiener and putting it in a bun, and that is what I'm satisfied
Facts.
with.
Bro, when I was a little kid,
dog,
I used
bro?
to do that with cheese and
They put
ketchup
sauerkraut-
and
no,
like
yeah,
a
I would do
burger.
a
Like,
chili
I would
cheese.
do it like a burger.
A
but just
burger.
I put like
regular.
tomatoes,
It's something
onions.
like that.
It's
Eat a burger.
It's the same thing, but I ain't have a
That's a
burger.
taco.
If I was a little kid and I only had hot dogs, I was doing it like a burger, but just in a hot dog bun. or in a hamburger bun. Actually, I did the both in the same bun.
I did on bread, bro.
Yeah, the regular bread. Like I don't even have hot dog buns.
I'm not a hot dog dude.
I didn't even like hot dog buns.
Get the glizzy away.
So you would give it away when you was little. No, you never liked hot dogs at any point.
I will be honest, dead ass honest.
You probably ate 25 in the contest when you was little.
The only hot dogs that were so fucking fire. The only hot dogs that were so fucking fire.
The one with the cheese in it, huh?
Were after the baseball game because they were wrapped in foil and the bread was not that old, bland, stiff bread. It was the soft bread. And the hot dog, I guess, was just cooked perfectly.
You talk about a nostalgic ass hot dog boiled and shit with just ketchup on it.
But it was so fire compared to like if I went to a cookout and I had a hot dog. I hate it. I hate it. I really don't like hot dogs.
That's the equivalent of you swimming all day at the pool and then getting out and getting a ham and cheese sandwich with fucking chips on it.
Hey, yo, you better relax. I did that shit at Schlitterbahn.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Doritos.
Think about it now. Like, think about that for dinner.
Hot Doritos. Not everything. I'll do that today.
Not being hot and sweaty. And think about that for dinner versus other options. That's not the top thing on your list. But if you hot right there, that shit. That's what I'm going for. Fuck cereal. I don't want no ice cream. Well, I get ice cream later.
That's what you took there. You get Dippin' Dots. Yeah, when I get out of the pool, I want Dippin' Dots. Now what?
You gonna get out the pool and then get Dippin' Dots all wet and shit. Now you about to touch the little
That's what I would
paper
get at
cup.
Schlitterbahn. And I would have my fucking sandwich.
I have never been to Schlitterbahn.
Anyways.
I ain't never been to Schlitterbahn either.
What do y'all think about the gays?
Like the stare? Like a gaze?
He's good. He's good. Anyway, I'll just get to it because that's a hot question. The president of Uganda has now made it illegal.
It is illegal to be gay. They said it is illegal to be gay.
It's also illegal to have sex with a child. It's also illegal. But
was it before?
All of that stuff.
Wait, it wasn't before or what?
Okay,
it just said an age or what?
But now it's the gay. But it classified inside of homosexuality is having sex with a child, having sex with a handicapped person.
Handicapped person? How? What level?
That cannot like.
Oh, they can't consent. Okay, I'm about to say what if they just the ankles don't work, but they in a wheelchair, like they still could get some dick. You know what I'm saying?
They be curling their toes.
What if she? What if she think? Nah.
But yeah, you know what's
what? Yeah. No.
Shut up, bro. All right, what's up? All right, so yeah.
What do you have to say about this?
I think
I swear to God, it's got better be.
I think that we should. I think as America, we should mind our own business and respect what's going on. If they choose to not allow that to go on in their community because that's maybe there's a religion or whatever involved, then
it's the president. He makes the laws. It's
who
not
are we to say
there.
that their society is wrong?
What if it's based
look at us
like what their religion is? Like what if their religion says that shit is wrong? So the president's like, oh yeah, I also believe that too because I'm also a part of this religion. I also say that's wrong. So let's just make a law that just says let's get that out of there because that's what they did here.
Well, I also
they used fucking religion to make laws.
I also think that
guns popped up.
I
don't know how that popped up with God, but hey,
it's illegal to be gay in a lot of countries.
Well, I mean, it used to be illegal here, bro. It was called sodomy or some shit.
Yeah, I think this is just the most like recent.
And we allow a lot of things in America.
I don't mind.
Which is not allowed in other places, but
gay
that's
love,
their society.
Gay love, yo. I'm all for gay love.
Wait, what you saying? What you saying, Corey? My bad.
No, I'm saying that that's just their society. We allow a lot of things in our society that people not necessarily deem okay. Just like guns, for instance. A lot of people who are we going to go over there and say, hey, these people should be allowed to have guns too? I mean, I know that's not a basic human right, but I mean, I'm just saying, it's not for us to go over there and say, I hope, let's change their laws because they're not right it's not a human right law. It's not a human right law.
Well, that's the thing. Like love is on the borderline for human right because that's the thing. Right, and that's what kind of seems fucked up, but there's it's on the borderline because, like we said, the kid shit is illegal, and we all see that as bad. But at the same time, anybody you talk to about like the death penalty, they're like, I don't agree with the death penalty at all, except for child rapists, they should be murdered. Okay, and I was like, okay, I get that, like, but why just specifically them? Like, yeah, they got something wrong with them. Yes, they're doing some negative ass shit, but like that's first of all, it's quick, right? It's a quick end, right, to some shit, and at the same time, it's spending a lot of money and time and effort to do this versus like, you know, not giving them as much. What if they did that out of attention? Like what? Like not out of attention.
Yeah, they're basically like if you want to go
more love, like you giving
if
them
you want
notoriety.
to be married and have a gay marriage, you should go to a place that allows that. Come to America.
Shit, but I mean,
now, there's other
then that's religious persecution. I mean, not religious.
Well, no, that's what people come. That is literally what people come to America for. Is because
their old country wouldn't allow that type of shit.
Yes, so that's why they.
That is why people are literally here to begin with. Is because they came over here because of religious persecution. Something wasn't allowed. They said, "Hey, okay, well, we're gonna go make our new lives over here in America, where we'll allow you to do whatever." So come to America. That's the statement, you know. So if you don't like it somewhere else,
I know where they're gonna go with this. I know where they're gonna go with this. What if like a country comes up and they're like, okay, like our age for consent is like 9 or 10 or some crazy shit, right?
No.
Like what if a country says that shit and then people like start moving to that country and shit?
No,
it's a country. Like what if it's like
apparently in Brazil you can't get married if you're a virgin. So there's places where virgins go to just fuck somebody that it's their job to fuck them, so they're not a virgin, so they can get married.
You can do that on the street anywhere. What are you talking about? A place? It's all like professional or
some parents
in
Brazil are actually like caring about their daughters.
So
they send them to get fucked
instead
of just have them on the street get fucked.
Okay, you cannot get married
apparently
until you fuck.
I read something weird
instead of vice versa.
Where?
I don't know. In Brazil.
Ooh, okay.
Like that sounds crazy, bro.
Yeah, that does sound crazy. It's like a very nice place that you have to travel up to. And you lose your virginity, and it's like a whole special
sure it's
ceremony.
not a specific religion out there?
No, okay, people, if y'all are listening, it's not all of Brazil. Yes, it's like some specific religion, tribe, or something like that, where they have to go to this place to lose their virginity, and then they can get married to the person that their family set them up for. Wow, it's weird.
Well, they could be like that in any country, but I got it. If it was the whole country doing that, or if that was a part of their laws, I'd understand that as being some.
I've applied like 6 times.
Yeah, they're gonna end up getting you in like the unisex one. You're gonna get everybody.
All right, well, no. Well, okay.
Always watching.
Okay. Speaking about sex, we'll just stay right there. So Kim K had something to say. I got something to say. Kim K had something to say, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to hear?
Let's do it.
She said,
let's do what she talking about.
Kanye's antics are going to hurt and traumatize her children more than her sex tape ever will come close to.
Not yet. I mean, maybe he can
True
do something,
or false?
but I doubt it.
That's definitely false.
Ding, ding, ding. You are right, sir. You are correct. Holy
What do I win?
shit.
What do I win, baby?
You just won a trip to the Bahamas.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Let's go. My guy's paying for the trip.
All right, so check this out. Kim K, I'm sorry to break it to you, but if I look up something on my dad and it says he was tripping out because the doctor gave him the wrong medicine that week, and then I look up you sucking dick,
just type in Kim K.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be more upset at you because now close. I gotta go to school and they're the little boys, because I'm your daughter. The little boys
and little kids are mean. They crucial.
Are going to want to see me do that as soon as I get to high school, and they're gonna be watching it. And I'm probably gonna walk in on a class and they're gonna have it on the projector.
Oh,
they're not
kids
gonna
be fucked up.
Yeah, they
kids be fucked up. They'll definitely
airplay
that shit to them.
And they gonna air it out too. They gonna air it all out.
You're doing your best to defend yourself.
They're gonna make a whole little presentation and shit. This is her mom, and it's a picture of her and shit. Boom. Damn.
It's gonna get around quick
it's
too.
Gonna get around. They already know. They already know who it is.
So yeah, be careful what you ask for, Kim K.
Again, they got hella money, so money does trump a lot of that shit. And confidence with money kind of besmirches.
Let's get back to the topic though. Do y'all think that Kanye's antics?
No, not by any means.
Okay,
unless he does something else crazy that could surpass that. Like you know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't think his antics will
hurt them more than
hurt their
If
life.
he physically hurt Kim K or something like that, then maybe like it'd be going in that level. But like, not right now. Fuck
Now let's advance this. What do you think does really traumatize a child? Because children nowadays always speak about trauma. Even if they didn't have it, they make up some sort of trauma that my mom used to ground me every week. Wow, bro. I used to get thrown out by my fucking britches, whatever. So everybody's trauma is different. What do y'all think causes trauma in a child's life? Is it like a mother being abused? Father leaving? Is it like maybe somebody not around going to the club and you staying with grandma? Like, what do y'all think really traumatizes a kid enough for them to be like, yo, I went through trauma growing up?
Assault, abuse. Most of the time, a lot of times, like to a very lesser extent, like people that you made, like people look kind of down on is like embarrassment. Some people have been embarrassed to a point where it changes their whole like personality as an adult now, like because they got embarrassed one time in a certain spot. Now their whole personality from that point changed. Oh, now they're a quiet, reserved person. Now they're not loud anymore. They're not confident anymore. Like some shit motherfuckers say that's like you say that sticks with you, like kind of fucking changes people's whole lives, and people don't even be noticing that. And that's crazy. But at the same time, like you gotta, I mean, that shit's gonna happen. Like so, if that was gonna happen to you from one person, it was gonna happen to you from somebody else. If that was the type of person you were to be changed that subtly from something like that, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Besides the incident, excluding that, do you have like trauma from a childhood? Don't bring it up. Yes or no?
I mean, I look at it in a different way, but like, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't got to bring it up.
Yeah, but you know,
do you you're like, okay, this is the moment that
I don't blame nobody for it.
No,
like,
of
some of my
course,
shit
of
is
course.
like
No, you
I
can't.
put logic behind it to where it's like not as bad as like it's something like, oh, it was just an unanswered question I gotta fucking figure out by doing other shit in life. You know?
Yeah, everybody has trauma, you know, and
well, okay, no. So
off of
yes,
to some
trauma.
extent, yeah.
To speak off of Sivan, besides the physical trauma, you know, what's called generational trauma. You know, your parents could have went through something because they lived their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they probably went through some trauma, especially if they ain't from, you know, rich family or nothing like that. You know, so, you know, they trauma may roll down, but and then you may be rolled upon you, and then you maybe pass it down some to your kids. But, you know, a lot of us don't get, you know, therapy. That's the thing. You know, you got to have somebody to talk to and work through your trauma, so you're not what they, you know, they term is trauma dumping. You know what I'm saying? You pass it on to your kid because this is what you used to do. But, of course, our parents weren't 100% right about everything. They was going through life just like us.
No,
And that's
yes.
another thing, though, too. I was going to say, just like him, it was a different generation. So their generation grew up a different way. They didn't have internet. They didn't have all this information. They didn't see how other people lived and compared it to how they lived to see, oh, shit, that ain't right. So some people, like, yeah, everybody's hollering trauma now due to the fact of some people used to just live with that shit and thought that shit was normal. They thought it was life. They thought that's how life goes. So they was just in the 90s, since they ain't never seen shit, they was just like, okay, this is just what life is. This is how shit is. But like, say if that same life was in 2019, like motherfuckers be like, oh nah, nigga, some of this shit be over the top, but some shit like, you know, you shouldn't be doing, like,
Yeah, you know, when you going through something in life, you just got to work through it. That's the trauma.
For example,
you know?
like whenever, like, okay, a lot of kids,
That's
man,
where the
went through
trauma
this.
come from.
Whenever they say if they get whooped, right? Like, okay, boom, you get whooped. Say if you did something bad, like I'm not like saying either way on whooping or whatever, but the after effect, like, say if you like crying or like you upset about some shit, and they like stop crying, like in that instant, like I get it, like toughen up, but at the same time, that's making you think about, okay, like in a situation, you got to suck it up, and despite this and that, you got to persevere. So that's a good
you
thing.
gotta persevere,
right?
facts.
But at the same time, like some people may look at that and be like, oh, this taught me that I shouldn't show my emotions. So now I'm gonna be fucking, you know, I'm gonna be all, you know, hold up, you know what I'm saying, in a negative way. So the same action created two different type of personalities and shit versus like, cause that I guess that's where like parenting could be hit or miss, bro. Some people need different shit. Some kids need to be whooped, maybe. Right? Maybe maybe they need that physical presence. I'm here, like, come on, like, not saying that, oh, this is a punishment for what you're doing, but like, this is something you don't want, like in a way that you can understand versus like some kids may be more logical. Hey, emotionally, this is what you're doing to other people. Oh, I understand. Boom. But if you got a kid that's a bully, maybe he don't emotionally understand. Hey, this is how you're doing. If you teach somebody, hey, I'm bigger and badder, there's always gonna be somebody bigger and badder. So you can't be acting like that. That's a different lesson to learn. You can't teach that the same way. Like,
oh, you can't teach that.
You can't teach that the same way. So you have to approach. You have to approach people differently.
Well,
like,
it's got to be taught. You can't teach that. It's got to be taught. If that makes sense. The bigger and badder person has to come and show you.
Well, I'm saying as an adult,
if you're the biggest person,
you're bigger at that point in time.
Oh no, life already planned itself out for people that can't follow in line. It's the legal system. Yo, if you fuck up as a kid, ignore, scream, make fits. Once you get to school, you're gonna go through a certain type of program. You keep on acting up, you're gonna go to a boot camp. You keep on acting up, you go to juvenile system. You keep on acting up. Guess what? You're probably in the wrong friends, and you're going to jail. Thank you for coming to life. Like, because if you aren't able to figure it out yourself, and you want to do that, like, I don't know why people just want to go off the rails. Probably because trauma and upbringing. I don't have that attention at home or whatever the case may be. Yeah. There's a lot of cases out there, but understood. Okay, yo, Kim K, yo, sex tape wild. Chill.
Yeah, that shit. That,
all right, man. We're gonna loosen up with some music, man. My bad, yo.
That shit did kind of.
No sleep till. Let's go.
You already know.
I'm ready.
The galaxy. Okay.
I got all these J's rolled up, and I got all this drink poured up. I bought all these bottles up in this club. Came here with all my dogs, but I'm tryna leave it you and your friends. Yeah. Tryna leave it you and your friends. Oh.
But shit, if you played the Wiz song, shit, I better be. I know it word for word.
Oh no, I will.
So it's not about that. He's not known for like the hit lines, right? But he's known for the creating influence and vibes and shit. So I was just saying, like, damn, it's crazy. Like, people can't really come up with a line,
right?
But people know shit about Wiz. Like, they know, like, Wiz did this or that. Like, he invented, like,
he been around for a minute. He been around for a nice minute.
Ooh, and he had the beats, bro. He had some niggas.
Sean Khalifa,
he had some of the coldest beats out there.
Are you kidding me?
Gang.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Memories right here, boy.
Hey, shout out to my brother Spitter, man.
Is this what YG sample? Big ass stupid blunt. Then I'm about to get stupid. Blunted.
No.
Bitch got a stupid vibe.
And
You sure?
The beat crazy.
Are y'all sure?
No, just that.
It's pimping over here.
I ain't gonna ruin it for the
Macaroni.
Hey, yo, let's bring
y'all
y'all
vibe
back.
with me. Let's get it.
Macaroni.
Nigga. What up, Chevy? Germ, I see you. Cardo on the beat.
Cardo on the beat had some of the voice, bro.
I don't love them, I don't chase them, I duck them. Smoke something, go to a new state soon as I fuck them. Niggas be pressed for pussy, it ain't nothing. Instead of worrying about who that bitch fucking, why don't you get you some money? 9 times out of 10 she see me stunting. Game running, wanna know my hotel and who phone the ring when she coming. I keep it 100. Get love from the hoes, but it's money over bitches, nothing above it. Like the weed loud like my engine when I speed up.
When I speed up, come on now. Hey, bro, you didn't fuck with Currency is crazy, bro. They really intertwined for a while, bro.
That's his guy. That's his guy.
That's not your guy, bro.
Where'd I get this from?
Best clothes.
Where'd I get this from?
Oh, where'd you get this from?
And I probably fucked your bitch, nigga.
Yeah, all of y'all. Every one of
Real
y'all.
shit.
It be like that.
We never low, always
Taylor gang or die.
We supposed to go. We supposed to go. We never nigga. We supposed to go. I always keep
for life.
I keep
This fly shit. That's what we live by. Get used to it.
rolling doobies up. In the cut, rolling doobies up. in the cut, rolling doobies up. In the cut, rolling doobies up.
We got a pot to do. We got a pot to do. I know. We got a pot to do.
Only got 10 minutes.
Yeah. Wow, man, that was actually kind of intense.
Yeah.
In the car.
You know my trees potent, man at home, you living for the moment. Come the game, don't run it, I own it. Cushion, orange juice be the components.
Come on, he wasn't saying the smartest lines, he wasn't saying the hardest lines, but his shit was always a
Kush
vibe,
and
bro.
OJ, my components, that's good enough for me, bro.
Good enough.
But he had some big dreams, bro. What about y'all? Y'all got some dreams? Like, for example, like, okay, we could do like a business dream, a life dream, a family dream,
oh shit, okay,
health dream. Like, y'all have any dreams? Do y'all have any dreams? Anybody want to go?
In dreams. So if we breaking it down to the three,
not when you sleep.
No. I'm not saying if we breaking it down to those three, I'll say family dreams. Yeah, I definitely play a stepdaddy role, but at the same time, like, I want to have my own biological kid, and I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying I'm not opposed to like how these new system of modern families work. No, I'm saying like to how these new system of like families work, like how it's like not everybody's just from everybody else, not everybody blood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but you started off something weird. I don't want the audience to get that misconstrued because you kind of like made it a point. My dream, I want to be a stepdaddy. Your dream,
wait, no. I said
he said
I'm doing the three. You said one of those dreams was family,
and you're like, I want to be a stepdaddy.
No, I'm saying
so that's your dream.
I said I'd be willing to take on that role, but at the same time, I actually want to have my own biological kid. That's what I'm saying. So that's the dream. That's the dream. That's what I'm saying. That's the ideal part. It's a dream. You said financial, like a business dream, like we're doing business dream.
It don't got to be financial. You can make $5 a day.
I'll say passive income to the point where I'm able to actually. I don't even have to travel.
So
crazy.
you don't have a dream. You're thinking of something that you would write down for an essay that a teacher asked you about. You don't. Do you have it or not? You're saying I'm thinking maybe passive income. What is a dream of yours, homie?
Okay, dreams without action is just dreams, bro. Like once it has action, it's a goal, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Martin Luther King Jr.
Do you have a dream? Like I want a Lamborghini. I dream of myself driving a Lamborghini. You know, like that basic shit. Do you have a dream?
I dream of not having a 9-to-5.
Oh my God!
What are you talking about, bro? Like, you want me to have a business with fishing equipment and shit?
Like, everybody dreams of having a 9-to-5.
I dream of one day.
What is special to you, Lige? What is you, bro?
I don't want to work. That's the thing.
Doesn't want to work.
I don't want to work.
You don't want to work.
He said he wants to do.
He want to be his own. He want to be his own boss. He dream of one day.
I dream of the freedom of being able to explore more of the world than I do.
Okay,
that's what my business goal is, to not have to fucking sign into a business.
Your dream is to explore the world.
No, not the business part. Hell no, but that's the overall
clock
dream.
In for anybody. Not clocking in for the man.
Thank you.
That's the overall dream.
Okay. Nobody wants to.
You asked for 3 different type of dreams, bitch.
Yeah,
no. What's your 3 different dreams? You had 3 dreams last night, Robbie Mo. What's your 3 dreams?
I asked y'all a question. It didn't have to be all 3, but if we're going by the 3,
I just gave an example.
If we're going by the 3, I would say, like, to be honest. Obviously, family. But I want to have like a wife that actually likes me.
Mm-hmm. You want to be married?
It don't matter. It could be like
you said wife.
I live with her long enough. Okay. We're married.
Think of your wife.
And maybe
straight up.
Because the paperwork, and then like later on, like 10 years, you just don't like me, and you're gonna do something conniving because you don't like me anymore after the fucking 10 years.
Don't get her to that point. Make her happy. Boom.
Okay.
Oh, well, make you
same
happy.
Thing to you. Don't get him to the point where he got to be out there wilding. Make him happy,
and
keep him interested. Don't kind of.
And so have a family, cool. 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever. As long as I can support them, I'm happy. That's a dream because I didn't have a family, so I want to have a good sized family that I can do stuff with.
Okay.
Business. I would dead ass. I don't know where this goes.
Over there.
Dead ass. I'm kind of pursuing it already, but if I'm able to, I want to do soundtracks for movies. If I could be the guy to point out the soundtrack, like I want this song for this.
Oh, you want to choose the scoring? You want to choose the scoring for a movie?
Ty $sign is gonna do the hook on the theme song that we're gonna release as a single. Like, if I could do that, that is like my business dream. Like, I don't gotta own the business. If I could work for Disney and do that shit, if I could work for Sports Center and do the fucking songs for the fucking playoffs and bullshit like that,
it's like movie scoring. You could do that. You literally could.
No, exactly.
But you just have to work with somebody that's making the movie, or just be good enough for them to request you whenever they come to make a movie. No, they good.
A&R and albums.
I heard BMI submit your shit for like scoring too. People can go on BMI and look for your shit for scoring. That BMI for music artists.
Check out Legion New's tape.
Okay, check that shit out. Go ahead.
And what was the third?
I put it on BMI. Financial, personal, and family.
Personal goal. What is a personal dream of mine? Personal dream is
you want to lose weight. You want to get facelift.
That's all easy. That's all easy. You just put in the work. Personal dream of mine.
You've been putting in work. What's up?
A personal dream of mine. I want to pull up in a black on black rims.
Financial.
No. This is the personal dream. I want to pull up in a black on black Denali Tahoe.
Okay.
With the system. Maybe some aids, so I'm not like scaring the neighborhood. Into a long driveway and get off and see my family. That is like a personal dream. I get the family dream already, whatever. That's the family I want, but that's like I want to be successful enough to pull up in the black on black.
You want to be a family man. Y'all want to be family mans and shit.
For 20 foes, and my little girl runs out, and she's so small she can't even get in the fucking Denali.
So this is one age. This is a specific point in time that he.
And guess what? I have a great. Before I get to you, Corey, I'm sorry. I have a great explanation for something that you just said right there. This is age. At what point? You see movies all the time, climactic shit where they finally succeeded, they got the deal and everything. At what point does the dream stop? Like, if I accomplish that, if I get out of my fucking truck and my daughter runs up to me and hugs me and wants to go for a ride to the grocery store, and I just said that's my dream, do I all of a sudden have to, bless you, while I'm getting in this serious moment, you have to sneeze.
I was allergic to the bullshit.
That's wild. That's wild. Do I all of a sudden have to start a new dream? Or can I just be successful in life because my dream was accomplished? When is
that a dream, or is that just something you envision?
I think that is I guess everybody defines success differently. I think that would be why, because everybody has their own dream of what success looks like for them. Success for you is driving home to your family. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Okay. My man Sevon being a stepfather while also having his own biological kid. He said success. You know?
The family part. Like,
yeah, go ahead, Corey.
Okay, so if I'm thinking a personal dream, I would love to own a boat one day. My own boat.
Dope as fuck. Love it.
Boat. And I would name it after like my mother. My financial goal, I would love to have something to pass down to the next generation of, just more than that, just a business, just pass down something to pass down to, that would stay in the family for generations. Because growing up, we never had that. I know some people have that, where they, inherit shit. You always hear about, I inherit this motherfucking land. I want, I would love for my, family to have that one day, before I clock out. You know what I'm saying? So,
like generational wealth. You want to build generational wealth.
Create generational wealth. Yes, sir.
You want to create generational wealth. That's a good goal, actually.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
See how I say goal versus dream. It's a good goal. Like, because I feel like a dream is a little less possible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think dreams and goals are could be the same thing.
Until you make action, like you said, bro. Yeah. Have you made action to the dream that you described on here?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm saying he more thought has been put into it versus like that's like the first step. So, yeah.
I guess the
goal. And then of course the business side.
Yeah. Oh, business side. That was the business side. I would just I I don't need to be super rich. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be. What you saying? Business side, create a.
What's up?
When you asking me business side, what you mean?
What's your business dream?
Oh shit! To own and start and run a own dog kennel.
Oh, you want to do a dog kennel?
Yeah, that shit would be crazy.
I did not know that at all.
That shit would be crazy.
Not one bit did I know that.
You
what
a
about
horrible
you?
actor, Mo.
On my own land.
What on your own land? Wow.
But
So you want
to
to run a dog kennel on your own land?
You talking about a business dream?
Well, he gonna have a boat too, so he gonna. Have to
He already
take
had it,
vacation.
yeah. And you want to do what?
I said,
You don't know your dream, do you?
I said,
You don't know your
like
dream.
It was like a personal, you know what I'm saying? Like
You talking about a business dream?
travel shit. Like it's
tell me,
it's an idea. It's not like a specific business. He already talking about on a land. I want to have this.
Just keep on
I wanna
dreaming, y'all.
Explore
Chase
is
your
literally-
dreams.
When
It's
you
literally an open question.
when you explore
Dream
everything,
chasers.
what do you do? Is your
That's
dream,
not.
is
It's
your
not.
dream done?
It's not everything though.
You're not gonna
Just
go to
like
places
you
you're
having
not
the
supposed to
family.
be.
You said I'm a pull up in this specific vehicle at my house, and my daughter gonna be little. That happens. That can happen.
Yeah, that's a
within
realistic
5 to 10
dream.
years.
That's
And then after that is
You can't explore everything on this planet.
I'm an overachiever after that.
And that's why I said. That's why
I'm
I was like, oh, you're gonna be
overachiever
like, oh, I
after that.
You
succeeded.
can't explore everything.
exactly.
You're gonna be like, I succeeded. That's what you're gonna think
Exactly.
to yourself.
I'm
I think
an over
that's
after
success,
that,
bro.
After that, anyway.
Okay,
I don't have one, but it would be funny. If
Is
I
it
did.
better to have a dream or, like you said, succeed and meet that dream and then have nothing after that? Both. Does the dream?
That's why you
how
gotta
is
just
it
keep
better to
on
have
dreaming.
both?
You know,
How
what I'm
you
saying?
gonna,
You
gonna like change the dream once you get to? I got this. Oh, what's my next dream? Like you got to figure it out right then, or you already got to think about it as your dream as you get to the end of your. Does it like morph as you get to the end of your dream? Damn, I made it here, but this is something else I want. So it's like a never-ending hunger, or is it like? You know what I'm saying? Is it like
That's what
widespread?
I just
or like,
asked, bro. That's what
I feel you. I feel you. So
I think that's
I'm
what it
catching
is.
up,
I
catching
think
up.
that's how it works.
How about it's not? We
Window
just
to
live.
the wall
I fuck with Frank
until the
Sinatra.
sweat drops down my balls, until all you bitches crawl. Oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn.
Always have
To the window, to the wall.
Sinatra.
That was an
Lil
original Frank Sinatra.
John. Original, man. Lil Jon stole it from him, man.
Yeah, facts,
Lil Jon
facts.
stole it.
I believe it.
All right. What y'all think about the election? How do I introduce
Why don't you
this?
record that as a button? That should be.
How,
hard.
how do I? No, it's all right. I got it
Mm-hmm.
on deck whenever we need it.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, so let me
Rigged.
properly get into this. First off,
know.
Rigged for
do
a fact.
y'all realize that the election is next year?
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get to it. You know, it's just gonna be like the last time.
Everybody understands that next November is the election.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen anybody campaigning yet?
Like sub campaigning, like,
Yeah, like,
talking about
You'll
they're
get to
gonna
the
be
talking
they gonna
about
do
it, right?
Sooner or later, you'll see a few commercials talking about, oh, I'm for the
I'm for
black,
this nigga, yeah.
or the Latina at the border. You'll see people at the border trying to panhandle and get votes. Nah, that shit.
I'm gonna be 100%
You know,
honest with you. I judge a lot of energy,
be aware.
and I feel the energy like crazy right now. I don't know if y'all realize, but the people that are about to run for president are not valuing minority vote at the moment.
I'm trying.
They
I'm trying
don't
to see
give
who it
a
is.
fuck about
They-
minority. They're trying to get white side as much as they can on their side because they think that minority voted for Biden and they realize they fucked up. So they're assuming that minority's just not gonna vote because when they voted, his shit went wrong. So let everybody else just vote.
I don't
Things
think-
gonna go back to Big T or DeSantis, which is gonna be horrible.
Hell no.
I don't think that's true. I just think that
Biden, okay, if
you
Biden
know,
is going to be the Democrat,
it's not
Biden
like-
has to be. He's the president. He has to be the Democratic sponsor for the party. And if he's the one running, there's not a single soul that I believe would vote for him.
All right,
Duh.
So
So
CBS.
Big T is going to be president yet again.
it's all a game. They did that on purpose. They gave
Big-
us
look,
somebody
Big
so
T,
bad.
Big T gonna
So-
help us out.
So
So
Trump
today-
looks even better.
I like Trump.
Today, CBS came
I
out
mean,
with an article.
You know, I
President-
don't like any other candidates.
The presidential
No, I mean like
candidates.
he's comedy.
we got Biden. Obviously, we got Trump.
These are other likely candidates as well.
We need to elect somebody that's going to be alive in the next 20 years. You know what I'm
Nikki
saying?
Haley will not get it.
They got Nikki Haley. They
Will
got
not get it.
Vivek Ramaswamy.
Everybody's gonna say
Ramaswamy.
he's Russian. He's going for the other team,
Vivek Ramaswamy.
and that's on the AC. That's not even. What is that? Oh,
Wild
that's
take.
Pat.
He's only 37. He's young as shit, bro. He's
not
not
getting it.
He's not gonna get it. Larry Elder, black man from California.
Nobody knows him.
Conservative as well.
Nope.
Asa
Look at him.
Hutchinson.
Nope.
So it's gonna be the goddamn.
And all these
from the
people look
last
like
two.
they ain't
you have
finna
to
be.
understand.
They're not
Trump-
gonna help
around
nobody
for too
else
long.
but themselves.
Well, DeSantis. You haven't
Tim
said him
Scott.
yet. But Tim Scott. He no, he's not gonna get it.
He's not gonna get it. He ain't got
But
enough.
they-
Yeah, right. They'll never put another
The
black
Demo-
man in
the
the
Democrats-
White House.
He too dark
That ain't
too.
happening.
And
The
he ain't-
Democrats-
he ain't
They said y'all got y'all one. We got
y'all got close
one.
enough.
The
Yeah.
Democrats got to
Got y'all
replace
one.
Biden. If the Democrats don't replace Biden,
DeSantis, of course.
then it's Trump. And once Trump gets in,
Dude, of course, it's gonna be
Marianne
Trump.
Wilson.
y'all tripping. Once Trump gets
Robert
in,
F.
Trump is the only
Kennedy
person
gonna
still.
fuck up some
Trump is the only
shit.
one that's
Robert F.
campaigning.
Kennedy
You see
Jr.
his
running?
campaigns all the time.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He look old as hell.
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
He say, I mean, I don't know how they gonna look at him because Kennedys usually get good reputations, but that was 50 years ago. Shit, I don't know about
All right, so check
Yeah,
it
I
out.
think
Check it
it'll
out.
be
Check it
Trump.
out. Check
I
it out.
think it'll be Trump.
Let's just balance it out right there. Boom.
Mike Pence,
Pump Trump or Biden.
Chris Christie.
Who are y'all voting for?
If
Bro,
it's
you
just
asked me
them two,
if I want bologna or spam.
I asked you a question.
if I want a roach or a spider to eat,
I asked you a question.
I mean,
I
want
asked
to fry up that
public
spam, boy. I'm gonna fry up that spam.
Podcast question.
Hey, fried bologna or spam? That's basically what you asking me to choose from. So, because Biden is about 107 years old and look like he about to pass out tomorrow, I'm gonna go with Trump.
I'm gonna go with
Because
Biden because
one
I
of these
hope guys
guys-
have somebody better behind him.
This guy can't even put together a coherent sentence.
And
That means he
Kamala
about to be
doesn't
out of
talk.
there,
his
bro.
clips?
They gonna take him out of there.
Have you seen Kamala's?
Have you seen his clips, bro?
Kamala's clips are almost even worse.
Oh my
I don't
god,
What
want
she's
her.
talking about half the time.
crazy.
And I'm not a Republican.
Because
It's
where
so
she
funny.
be at? Where
But
she
the
probably just be at the
Democrats,
house.
the Democrats. Literally, I've been saying this on this
She probably just be
podcast. It's
chilling.
wild. It seems like I'm a Republican, but I'm not. The Democrats embarrass themselves every chance that they can. Every chance that they can. I just don't understand. It is like weird. Like what? Like y'all just, and y'all have no one better to put. Y'all are not offering another person. Even the Republicans are like, hey, if Trump don't work out, we got DeSantis. The Democrats are saying, hey,
I said Chris Christie and Mike Pence was on there too. They candidates.
Mike Pence is a Republican.
Oh shit, thanks.
So it's
He
a
was
wrap.
literally
It's
the
a wrap
VP
for them.
for
You're
Trump.
right, you're right.
We know
Chris
the-
Christie is a Republican.
Chris Christie a Republican? Yeah, facts. He seemed like one of them goddamn names too.
So Democrats literally are throwing nobody
They
and
throwing
have no
nobody.
one to offer.
What's the age of?
I'm just saying.
like the youngest
Robert F.
candidate.
Kennedy Jr. He Democratic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Kennedy.
That's the guy that we want.
How do we know?
Robert F. Kennedy
He
Jr.
looked like the nigga from Saw, and he looked just as old. So I don't know how long he got.
Y'all
in.
trying to get another Kennedy in there? Or what?
That's what we need out here. God damn
I'll
it.
try that before Biden again. I don't know. Maybe he got some other shit to say.
Maybe
That's
he could be the cover of
But
GQ.
he was a vaccine activist.
Ooh.
Kennedy.
So Republican.
So there's is
Yo,
that
do
shit
y'all
even-
understand what happened with the
people-
vaccine? I know we're getting off
People
topic.
still getting the
Wait, wait.
vaccine.
No, you understand
Wait,
what happened
wait.
with the vaccine?
Wait, wait,
Everybody
wait.
got the vaccine.
Nothing
fucking happened.
Wait.
Look it up.
Activists-
Johnson recalling. Some one of them are had.
They're telling you to get 6 more boosters now. They're hey, we're ready for y'all. 6 boosters.
6 boots.
Yeah,
For what?
gee.
Apparently, China just came out with something that's saying
Ain't gonna
there
be able
is
to
a
do it.
virus of COVID-19, a strand of COVID-19 that will infect 65 million people per week. What? How have you already studied that?
They found.
Are y'all gonna put that out? Are y'all gonna release it? What are y'all talking about?
Maybe they're saying
what
that's
are y'all
how.
even
Maybe they're
saying?
saying
What?
that's how fast the transfer rate is.
65
just
million people per week.
That's what they're saying. Maybe
How do
that's,
they know how this works? Is it already out?
they've just seen from how the last COVID worked, and they're just
It's
doing
science.
math. Yeah, it's science. It's
science.
not
As
always
in,
a
as in
that's
they're
science.
releasing the COVID. Right? It's science, right?
No,
it's
they're
science,
saying
right?
when it was released.
All
It
right.
seemed like it was released. I mean,
I think it's all
remember
science.
the
I think they
Wuhan.
did
Remember the
that.
Wuhan doctor, the dude that was here in America that got
They
arrested.
made that shit in a lab for sure. Like, you know,
Remember
what I'm saying?
there was a doctor that got arrested here in
And look
America.
at us now.
for
We're still alive,
manufacturing
baby. Still alive.
What about Neuralink? What about Neuralink?
You want to?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Before we get into that movie, we're gonna get into Neuralink, which actually
It's crazy.
Is it owned by founders Elon Musk and Max Hodaks? But it actually got FDA approved for testing, for
Who
initial
is this
testing in
nigga,
humans.
man? Iron Man? Shit,
Yeah.
he finna come out with a suit next time. He finna save the world, bro. He finna create a fucking villain and come out to save the world.
Hey,
on
also
some shit,
Tony
boy.
fucking-
I already know the
Come
answer
on,
to
G.
this.
So
His
okay,
dad
wait,
hates
hold
him.
on. So
AI
Tesla
bot.
didn't work out.
Hold on, let him
The
speak.
spaceship didn't work out. Neuralink's about to work out, and his dad will love him. This is all to impress his dad. His dad hates him, even as successful as he's been.
yeah.
But go ahead, because yes, this is all
Sound
he's
like an
banking
origin
on.
story for
If
sure.
he could control his people's mind, his dad might actually accept him.
But this is the thing. Neuralink is not the way. It's a brain computer, but it's not the way you saying. It's not like it's gonna control you. It helps you control shit. So it's like, you know how people got that thing in their hand, like, for example, they can use it as like a key card, or they can use it as like, okay, this is my money, this is my identification for me, right? But this is more like a chip you can put in your brain. You could probably use it to control electronics. Oh, let me turn up the heat or something by doing a certain gesture, or like maybe just thinking about certain shit because maybe your brain chemistry fires in a certain way. I don't know the technology behind the shit, but it actually sounds
What
kind
the
of lit,
fuck
bro.
does that differ
It-
from what your brain tells you to do anyway?
So yeah,
No,
they're
maybe
turn
it's
up
just
the
quicker.
hits.
linking
Maybe
it
it's
to
what if it's
your.
just quicker? Like
They're linking it to your whole neural system.
they have a whole Apple
And-
HomeKit system, right?
what
so
the
the
fuck
HomeKit
does that
system
mean?
So look, bro, you can walk into think about how other people live. Like you got a nice crib. You lived in a nice crib before, but there's nice cribs out there that be having like everything you ain't never thought of was being real. Like you didn't even know this technology existed because you ain't got the money for that type of shit. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these houses they go in, like, say if you had like this little chip, start your car up, you could, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was
and if you can do a whole bunch of shit, like you, just by thinking about it or just being within range and shit, and unlocks it or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like your key fob or something like that. You can do a lot of shit with that. And if you can code and you can like do your shit on the go, nigga, you could be on Watch Dogs, nigga. You could be on some Watch Dog shit, nigga. Make the light green. I ain't never hitting the red light again.
Shit is crazy, you know.
So someone comes up to
They
you.
changing the world for real.
Someone comes up to you with a gun. Unlock your fucking house. Do not unlock. Do not unlock. Unlock. Oh shit. Now Neuralink just unlocked your house so a thief, because the thief made you think about unlocking your house.
I
on,
guess,
man.
I don't know if how-
but
how
it's
exactly how
probably-
it worked.
It's
You will
tough-
probably
it's
how
tough to
how is the thief
determine
already
how
got a
this
gun
is
on you?
going-
Like
because he
he
just
walking
pulled
up
up on you when you
he
got
pulled
home
up on
with
you when you got
groceries.
home.
You have groceries in your hand. He fucking dropped you. You're an old lady. Like what the
So
fuck?
if this is a Neuralink thing, it's probably gonna have some sort of motion detector behind you, or some sort of like other shit that can help out humans, and not just the way that you thinking about with your house.
So grandma
You'll be no longer human. if
Grandma,
you get
could be
grandma
a
Jean
pacemaker
just
for your-
turned into
look.
John Wick.
It could be a pacemaker for your grandma. It could be a spidey senses for the motherfucking female that feels like somebody running up on him. It could be
What?
So they're
it could
gonna
be
turn
a-
around and start fighting these guys
She's turning
with the Spidey
into
sense,
Gwen
right?
Stacy.
No, I mean I'm not saying
Lucy,
it's-
you know,
I'm not
it's-
saying
it's
she gonna be able to
Lucy, right?
fight, but it'll let her know, hey, somebody behind you, bitch, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm gonna call the police if this
throws
nigga
on
don't
the
stop.
costume.
Somebody get too close and shit, like boom, call the police.
I
don't know. She gonna
okay.
get on the bus and
Jokes
just go
aside,
go
I
off.
like Neuralink. I really do.
This shit is
I think
crazy
it's
though.
gonna be cool. I got to figure out what. No, I'm not gonna be the guinea pig.
Hell
but I
no.
got to see what it does,
Or
how it's supposed to work, why they want it to work, what it's supposed to do, and how are you going to start developing cars to unlock with your mind? Now you're going to develop different chips to put into cars that are already out.
on a
How
more
is this gonna start
basic level,
happening?
bro. Like it can also help people with like
you
mental
have to buy-
disorders.
do you
or
have
people
to-
with
do you have
imbalances
to-
in their brain? Or
Do you
people
have to
with-
start buying Google products only to unlock your house? Because
Matter-
that's where your
matter of fact,
Neuralink
you know,
chip
if you-
is.
look,
I got
look,
a
It's not
Google
even gonna
chip.
be Google. It's gonna be Tesla.
Oh,
fool.
you got an Apple chip? I
If
got
you
a
want to
Google
see,
one.
if you want to see what they're gonna
It's
do
Tesla.
with this shit, watch Black Mirror.
Bro, do you know? Did y'all
If you want to see what they're gonna do with this shit, watch
Did y'all
Blackbeard.
see? Y'all saw? He bought some land down here, right in San Antonio.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
He about to get it popping.
Something. He about to get something.
So you gonna work for him?
Please give me a job, Elon Musk. I'll be there
What's
on
up?
time every day.
Yes, sir, Tesla. Sir.
High as
Hey,
a mother, high as a mother.
I'll be the nigga installing Neuralink. All right, so you're going to feel a little bit of a little twinge right here. You're going to see a bunch of bright colors when I put this shit on your brain and
dude,
shit.
that's gonna be a doctor procedure.
Nah, he ain't going to have real doctors on
Nah,
it.
he's gonna
hire me.
He's gonna hire
They're
C.
linking it to your brain.
Yeah, bro. I'm going to be there.
Like
I
a
got
whole
you.
surgery process.
I'm gonna make you feel relaxed. I'm good at that. Doctors aren't really as good at that as I am. You know, I can make you feel relaxed. Nah, bro. If I'm here doing it, you all right, bro. You straight. If I'm doing it, you good. If it was really serious, they'd have a real doctor in here doing it, right? That's my whole
Yes,
line.
it is.
That's my line.
I'm not a real doctor. Here. Spray this on.
What's up? What this movie is?
Dr. Jinx.
All right.
Stop
So,
calling you
folks,
Dr.
like I
Jinx.
said, this past weekend I took shrooms and I went to go see a movie. The movie that I saw took me into the outer realms of space, not just in space, but multiple galaxies of space and multiple dimensions. And it was like super, super creepy and
Quick
super,
question.
super cool.
What theater were you at?
I was not at the right one that I should have been to watch this movie and in this environment.
Okay.
The movie theater I was at was Casablanca over there off 151.
Hey, that's a big one. What's up?
And then I went to the very top because my homie, we took shrooms and he got the tickets. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull up. Well, like we whatever.
Y'all went.
Yeah, we went.
Y'all went on the date.
It was a good shroom mandate, bro. And
Oh yeah, to say it all hard, bro. Just to toughen it up in case you didn't get it.
Because you made it feminine. All right,
I didn't make it feminine.
and
I'm just
so
saying.
my ticket that he ordered was sitting at the very top of the stairs at the corner of the wall. So I'm leaning up against the wall while people are walking up. And I got to move my feet because it extends. It's like a
Oh, so it's
recliner.
one seat up against the wall and you by yourself?
No, like the rows right here, but there's only like 6 of them. But I'm like right here against the wall. I could like put my elbow on the wall, just chilling, relaxing, you know, like I'm at home. So it was cool, but it's not cool. But it was cool. And the screen that they put the movie on, the screen was bigger than the movie. The lights didn't really
Bigger
dim.
than the movie? So
I wasn't as pleased as I should have been for this.
So it's
But
like a bunch of black
the
on it?
movie, like the atmosphere, you know, the theater. But the movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is what I saw.
3. Oh, volume 3.
Fucking loud.
Wow is all I got to say. Probably, in my opinion, and I've seen them all.
Wait. It's one. It was volume 1, 2, and then it was the Thor one, and then it's this one.
No, this is
So
volume 1.
the Thor
volume
movie wasn't
2.
really a Guardians in a Galaxy movie. It was just they were just in it.
They were just.
It's not
just
starring
like
both of them
Avengers.
niggas?
They just
Just
made
like
a cameo.
Avengers, they were
They
in
It was
made
like
a
little-
cameo.
It was like
It was
a
a Thor
cameo.
movie.
The Guardians did like a cameo.
That was the Thor movie when he was fat, right?
No, that was the Thor movie against the Hulk.
No. This
it was
is
a
the
love-
Thor
it was some
movie
love
called
shit.
Thor, Love and Thunder. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
he,
Love
I didn't
and
see
Thunder.
that
he
one. I
ran
didn't see that one.
he ran
That
into
was-
his old chick.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
she
So it
was
was a
playing
love
Thor.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He ran into his old piece, his old his love.
But in this movie, as y'all all know, Rocket, the raccoon.
That his name?
Well, his name is Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
And so Star-Lord, his best friend,
Is that his name? I'm just playing.
they start in the beginning scene. They start fighting, and of
okay.
course, Rocket gets into some trouble and he gets shot. So they're trying to save him. The whole time they're trying to save him, they can only get the code to his brain because obviously he's a machine. He was built.
Spoiler alert.
Wait, the raccoon nigga? I feel like I heard that.
And
somewhere.
so the whole chase of the movie is Star-Lord trying to save his best friend. And like the whole adventure, they're traveling the galaxy. So imagine that on shrooms. I see different beings, I guess, talking, different types of universes, different types of realms. Like everything is so dope. How does a spaceship get broken down and then fix it within like 2 hours?
Y'all definitely weren't the only ones on shrooms.
No, probably not.
I know
man.
if I saw it.
But
Not
some
that
of
good
this
at that
shit,
movie.
some of this with Batista.
the only way to do it, baby.
Okay, I gotta do it. I'm so sorry. I gotta do it. Batista
Oh, Batista, man. I watched
one of the
Academy.
greatest actors I've ever seen. And
What?
he plays
What?
No. In this role, the Guardians of the Galaxy. In the Guardians of the Galaxy, the greatest
play a great role.
actor. The way he
better
played
than The
that
Rock,
role.
I'll give him that.
The way he played that role.
Nah, you're tripping, bro.
He a better wrestler.
I'm gonna have to say The Rock.
He's a better wrestler actor than The Rock. Rock just got better fucking movie roles. Like they cast him for more action shit. Batista want to play some mind shit. That's why he always got them little tight ass glasses on.
Man,
but
he be trying to be in little suits and shit.
Go ahead.
But the reason why I laughed at this movie was because of Batista. Everything else was great. The trippiness was great. The story was great. And Vin Diesel wasn't in it.
He plays Groot though. But he
was the first Groot. He's the second Groot also.
He's the last one too.
They
Just changed all of them. He's all of them.
He's just changed the voice.
Well, yeah. So anyway, I love Groot. Everything was fucking amazing. The whole thing was so, bro. Tear jerker, tear yanker,
and yanker.
He cried.
I was crying.
You was crying in the theater?
Men
bro,
cry
are you
too.
kidding me?
Men cry too.
Are you kidding me? Yes, bro. That movie was amazing. A roller coaster of emotions. I will tell you. And I hate movies, and everybody here can vouch for that. But yes, that movie right there was amazing, and it made me go on a binge this past weekend. So I've been on a Marvel binge.
Wow,
shit! What is y'all opinions on Marvel?
You got Disney?
Yep.
You got my Disney login?
I got my uncles. Hey, appreciate it, Uncle. I haven't told you that I'm using it, but appreciate it.
Hey, shout out to those people that let us use their passwords. I fuck with y'all. Y'all deserve a fucking Christmas gift every year.
Yep. Oh, they got fucking what's his name in there from the new fucking Flynn from Shameless. What's his name?
Yeah, he plays,
fucking the Star Wars games too.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I don't know
Will Poulter.
The name.
Will Poulter or something.
Right.
What do you play, a bad guy?
At first he plays a bad guy. He plays this dude, Adam Warlock.
Who the fuck is?
First he plays a bad guy, then he turns into a good guy. So
he just be popping up in all these superhero movies, bro. He just be getting all the work, bro.
Hey, shit, get that money.
God damn. All right, man.
Y'all fucking him out. Corey, been a motherfucking
Thanks
God bless.
Shout out to the pod, the break room.
Damn, it's been an hour 40? Holy shit.
And I have got to go to the restroom, so I wasn't going to pause this shit. But guys, we hope you enjoyed this break with us.
Yeah, we was chilling today.
We was chilling
with Mo and Mo.
Mo,
nice
we got a Mo.
And Kurt Lee's chilling with the Mo's.
O's B and Mo's. O's and O's.
Painfully been jaded. Took a toll, put a strain on me, insane to me. A huge strain, ironic, can't see the gains on me. Feel my time coming, I need that shit here quicker. Vodka with a spritz and networking to build figures. Hold it out when they ain't looking. Po Henny, I'm still nigga. It's ghetto on me stain, removing it, kill my inner heart to change the cards I'm dealt with. My niggas still dealing, I thought it'd be different. Gave my heart to cure my sickness, I thought it'd be different. Follow traditions where I end up look. Built my foundation with glass so y'all can see it clear. Stones casted at it, but from the inner, let's keep it real. Heavy winds there should help the sail, but it's safe to shit. Gotta break my standards and ego for us to coexist. Put it all in the music to heal my pain. I relate to Tom Brady, lost my family to the game. I made niggas treat the story godly. Jealousy forming from salt, but I love it more than Laurie's. Petty nigga, I brought gifts to the pity parties. It's nothing better than letting them see you moving largely. Soulfully ended in it. Roll through the trenches with it, great speed, nigga. This shit like getting a ring from the AC, nigga. You hear cheers, I don't buy it, that's a hate speech, nigga. Look, I see through a grotto. I let my spirit follow. Trying to live my love lead the way, but that led to more expectations and sorrows. It's heavy wallows, feeling swallowed. Can't tell if it's real, does this shit just make me hollow? Can't come off that hill unless the love slowly spiral. Look, low range for change, I turn pains to gains. Love turned to strange, that path turned to rain. The doubt turned to rain, I dry that in my lane. Tom Brady lost my family to the game, nothing changed, I thought it'd be different. Need love to at my lowest, I thought it'd be different. Some bridges burn, some is golden, heavy pressures on my shoulders. Cause while I sold records, sold lyrics, sold message, know my soul, I never sold it raised. Soulfully ended in it, rolled through the trenches. Look, I've been scared to settle down.
Part of that fear is worry about settling. Mistakes, wish I could white them out. Too proud of my melanin. Ghost ride to the riches. Tents on it for my skeletons, cause they been holding me down. Got a fear about telling them. I just keep them in that closet, so I don't have to face them. All this fabric on me, it's like I'm trying to hide my fabrications. It's like I'm in search of your validation. It's like, shit. It's like I keep saying like, cause I can't commit to nothing. Windows down while my speakers bumping. Hope it